Hello everybody. Are you getting fed up with the cold and dark days and running out of light like I am? I'm sure you might be, especially if you are living in the UK right now. I know how hard it is to take photographs at this time of year, especially if you're trying to keep up with blog content or images for your Instagram stream, for example. I know it can be a real pain. So I thought I would pop in today and just talk to you about something that I do that might help you get through the winter months, or might be useful wherever you are in the world, to just help you stay on top of your photography and the images that you need for your content planning. So I love to plan my photography. Now, I don't do this all the time with everything, so I do take spontaneous photographs as I go about my day and as I'm out and about. I love that, and I love to take spontaneous pictures of my children at home and in my studio, but I also love to plan images so that I know that whatever I need for the coming week or the coming month, I have it on my phone. I've planned it and I've written down what I need, and then I've taken the time in good light and not in a rush to take the images I need. So for example, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I post an image at the beginning of every day. I post an image of a flower. Whatever day it is of the year, there's a flower on my Instagram stream at around 6 o'clock in the morning when I wake up. So I need to know that every week I have 7 flower images that I want to share with people on my Instagram stream. I also need, at the beginning of every month, I love to photograph an image of my beautiful rifle paper calendar with flowers around it usually. And I know that if it's coming to the end of the month, I need to know that I have that one image ready for the very first day of the month to go up as my morning image that day. What else do I need? I also need images if I have written a blog post, and I need images for my blog post, obviously, and I also need an image, a square image, to put on my Instagram stream to tell you all that I've written a blog post and to go and have a look at it. So I need to make sure I've got those images. I might be promoting something else. I might be working with a brand and I need an image for them. I might be advertising a workshop and I need an image for that. So what I do on a weekly basis, and sometimes a monthly basis too, is I write down all the images that I know I'm going to need for that week. Now sometimes I might have a week where I literally just need 7 flowers and whatever else I fancy. So I just write that down as Instagram time, and I just take images, usually in my studio for my Instagram stream, so that I know I have enough to cover me for a week. Or I mean, if I can, I love to do this 2 or 3 times a week in my studio. But you might not have as much time as I do in a place with good light. So if I didn't have my studio, I would probably think about maybe doing this once a week. Maybe on a Monday if you can, or another day that suits your calendar, to set aside half an hour, or an hour would be amazing, wouldn't it, if you had an hour to set aside for this. But if you just have half an hour, even 20 minutes, you could create images. If you had written down and planned what they were going to be, you could create a great series of images to keep you going on your Instagram stream for a whole week. Okay, now that doesn't mean that during that week you can't also share images that you find when you're out and about. Absolutely do that, but it means that you have a great stock of images, and images that fit with your stream, that with your style that you're developing, and that you are happy and confident to share on social media. Okay. So I set aside myself time to do that, and I write down each week what I know I'm going to need, and then I work through that list. And if I can split it into different sessions, then I do. But then I know that I can run my Instagram without any stress or worry. What if I don't find anything? What if it rains for a week? What if I get home every night and it's dark? I don't have to worry about any of that. I just know that I have had set aside time. I've found the time. I found the things that I want to photograph. I've gathered them together, and then I set myself some time to take those images at a nice pace for myself. I've enjoyed it, I've filled those images with love and positivity, and I am happy to put them out in the world over the coming week. Okay, so I want you to think about forward planning for your images. If you have a blog, you will probably be used to doing this with your content planning, so you would know what you were writing about. Think of doing the same thing with your photography for your blog and for your Instagram. So if you don't have a blog, then think of it for your Instagram. And it's just a really nice way, and it's to manage it all and to feel happy and enjoy it and not make it feel like a stress. You don't want any of this to feel like a stress. You just want to enjoy it, because when you enjoy it, your audience will enjoy it too. Okay? So I want you to think about doing that. It will really, really help you get through the winter, I promise. But it will also help you get through any month of the year, and just find that good light and make great images. Okay, so a bit of planning is in order for today. I hope to see you soon, and I hope that you will pop over to makelight.io to have a look at some images that I planned and shared with you today on the blog. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye bye.